my friends. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I bet y'all have noticed that for a while I didn't have a lot of content going up, and I just started putting videos up again. We're getting back in the groove. Um, some of you that are close, that you know that I just went through spinal surgery, and the recovery was a little more difficult than I expected. I was not able to sit at my computer and do the work that I needed to do, and went through my physical therapy and all that good stuff. And even though I'm still experiencing some discomfort and things like that, I'm getting back into the groove. And I've got some great guests that are coming on. I've got some commitments from some pretty interesting people. Some of them it's going to be a little while before they can come on because they have other commitments that they have to do first. Um, I'm going to be collaborating with, she's a psychic medium, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to share that content on my Into the Pit page because she is into past life regression, and she said she is going to do mine next. So fingers crossed that gets done. And if we don't do it on my show, we will be definitely doing it on her show, and I'll be sharing that video on my social media. But I find that very interesting. She says that there's some things that I guess mentally I'm blocking myself from achieving some of my goals, and we're hoping to cure that. So if that does work, I mean, I love this woman. She's like a sister to me. But I'm going to I'm going to be honest about it. If this works, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to recommend it. It may not work for me, and it might work for you. But I will definitely I will make sure that you're able to get in touch with her so you can set up an appointment. But just something kind of cool I'd like to try. Um, I try to stay away from politics and stuff like that whenever I'm doing my shows. You have to be really careful because when you're trying to attract people to come onto your show, some of them actually do go and they check out your content, whether it's in audio form or video form, and they don't want to get caught up in anything controversial. And I totally understand that. I I definitely have my opinions. I'm totally against this whole cancel culture. And like I say, I've said it in many a video. I don't care if I agree with you or not. I don't want to silence you. So whenever I bring people on my show, I let them speak their opinion. Now, I stress that the opinions may not be mine, but I don't want to silence anyone. It's very important that people have their opinions and are able to express them. And we've got to stop just totally shutting these people out if you don't agree with them. It's also real important that we learn to kind of come to a compromise where both parties are happy. That's something I think we're missing out on. There's so much that could be accomplished if we just work together. And another thing is there's too many things out there that distract us from getting to know people. One thing, we let social media kind of come between us. People will say things somebody else doesn't like, and next thing you know, they're blocked or, like I said, canceled, all these different things. But we don't really take the time to get to know someone one on one. I think that we should spend more time getting to know people. And this whole pandemic, they've got us social distancing, you got the masks on, and with the masks, you can't tell what kind of expression somebody really has on their face. And so you don't know what mood they're in. And we just it's like we're trying to keep ourselves apart from each other. One thing also, whenever I go to the store, they've got those self-checkout lines. That's great if you're in a rush, want to get out the door, hey, go for it. I personally do not like those things. I will spend an extra 10-15 minutes waiting in line just so I can interact with people. I think it's really, really important. We don't have true interaction because everything is, it's in digital form. You can order stuff online without talking to anybody or even going to the store. There's a lot of things trying to separate us. So take some time, get to know someone, and if you have suggestions for shows or topics that you'd like to talk about, please get in contact with me. I mean, we've got all of our social media. Everything's under the Vibes Broadcast Network. And or you could leave comments on our podcasts or on our videos and things like that. I want to bring you the best content that I can. And I'm going to do my best to bring you positivity. And if I throw an opinion in, you don't have to agree with me. But just listen. You might find out we have more things in common than you imagine. So, till the next one.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.